Do you remember the days of the old school point-and-click adventure games, where pure brains and knowledge mattered more than brute force? Where the games actually relied on puzzles that tested your skills and memorization, instead of just mindlessly shooting at people who look different or have a completely different mindset? The 90s were really a golden age for these kind of games, with great games like Monkey Island or Day of the Tentacle, just to name a few. Then the 2000s rolled its ugly head around, and then Y2K happened and changed the mindset of all games to clunky 3D games and first-person shooters. Oh what? Do you really love your Call of Duty? Tony Tough was one of these games to come out after the 90s and forgotten about. Today, we're going to look at Tony Tough and Night of the Roasted Moth, coming out originally in December 1997 in Toronto, Italy, during the multimedia event there. It was also re-released in 1998 in Firenze, Italy. But the true first English release wasn't until 2002. This might be one of the problems why this game wasn't as popular in North America, because a lot of point-and-click adventure games was a thing of the 90s, and by the 2000s came around, a lot of people went on to different genres like FPSs or RTSs, just to name a few.
So this game, Tony Tough, was a huge part of my childhood. I used to play it on my old Windows 98 computer.
They're cool.
Yeah, I know, right? So basically, in this game, you control a gnome-sized, nasal-voiced hypochondriac mama's boy, as he's described, and you try to find your mutant, weird, they call him a dog. His name is Pantagruel, and so you gotta go through this park and try to find him and get him back from the clutches of Jack-o'-lantern. Anyway, so this game really resembles Maniac Mansion 2, Day of the Tentacle, released in 1993.
This is the first in a series of two, the second one being Tony Tough 2, A Race in Progress, being released in 2006. This being a more recent game, the programmers decided to use state-of-the-art graphics to make this game. And oh boy, were they wrong. Oh god, what happened to you, Tony Tough? You're supposed to be depressed. Let's start.
Alright, let's go.
What's going on?
I don't think it's working.
Ah, shit. Okay, I'll go get the dishwasher.
Okay.
Alright, let's start.
Alright, let's play.
Okay, just on a side note, guys don't realize how much of a pain in the ass getting this game to record is.
It took us so long to figure this out.
It took us a day. We tried multiple recording softwares. We tried multiple computers. We tried multiple versions of this game. Shh, don't say the T word. We didn't torrent it. Shh. Even that wouldn't work either.
This game, for some reason, no recording software wants to recognize it as a game, so it made it impossible for us to do this. So we finally found some kind of desktop recorder that would finally record it and start hard.
Because we're manly that way.
We are real men.
Okay, let's go.
So I changed my underwear. Like in SpongeBob. Alright, so let's sit through the long ass intro.
This intro is unskippable. I guess they took a page out of Max Payne 3.
Look, the pumpkin was in the window, and now it's right above the door.
That doesn't really make much sense.
Doesn't make any sense.
Nope. What?
Finally, the intro is over. Or, well, the unskippable part of the intro is over. So, Tony Tough and the Night of the Roasted Moths. That title makes no sense, even at the end of the game. Enjoy.
October 31st. The Earth has
Jesus
continued to rotate on its
Christ!
rusty axis.
Who the
Just like
hell
every
got
year.
them to do the
Halloween
voice
starts
acting for this
the
game?
and
It sounds like a
every year.
prepubescent
I ask
teen
myself,
Microsoft
how people
Sam.
find it.
Your mom is so fat she went to the movies and sat next to everyone.
God!
It gets annoying throughout the game. But he does have really quotable lines. They're pretty funny.
To do so. But tonight will be different. After years of exhausting research and
He runs a bit
humiliating
fast.
failure,
Yeah, I know.
I am just a step away from the
I don't
truth.
remember him running
All
this
of this goes
fast.
far
But
beyond the
good
theft of
drawings.
candy from innocent babes side and misunderstood.
He does walk
Tonight,
really fast
I will
for a
demonstrate
fat,
to the
short
world
guy.
that these are not the ravings of a paranoid private detective. I will show the world who Tony Tough is, and I will stop this intergalactic scoundrel once and for all.
You do that, Tony.
Oh yes,
You do
this
that.
is my dog, Pantagruel.
It's more like a friggin' mutant.
Yeah, it looks like some kind of weird pig.
We're pig hippopotamus man. Inventory.
Your inventory, you just drag your cursor down to the bottom. And you can see that there's like text that comes up when you scroll over things. So you right click and there are options. You examine, use, talk, or take. So let's just
Would you
talk to
quit chewing on
Pantagruel.
that revolting stuff for a minute?
So take that bag of candy. There's nothing really else in the office you need, so we can right click the door and use
Great
the door.
idea, as if it were custom made.
Exactly, Tony. Every time you want to move, there's like a little bird thing. You click.
I already have a briefcase, and without that embarrassing sticker, test tubes for urine samples.
Yeah, see, I love when you do that, like when you can't do something. Like you decide, like, let's try to talk to the cabinet.
Open sesame. It didn't work.
I just love these, like, these lines when you can't do anything. It's just great.
It's kind of funny because this game was aimed at children, of course.
Oh, hey, children.
But a lot of the sarcastic remarks are more, adult humor, I guess.
Correct.
It's adult and themed.
Tony Top
There's a
Airlines
few,
thanks
like,
the
sex
passengers
jokes
for having
and a few,
flown with
like,
us. The captain and crew wish
jokes
everyone
about-
a pleasant stay.
How life sucks.
Yeah,
As
really.
Pantagruel screamed,
That's-
and it's not yet dinner
I
time.
guess it's kind
I have to go upstairs. My dog.
I must say the graphics are fairly nice.
Yeah.
It really reminds me of Day of the Tentacle in the same way. Or Leisure Suit Larry, the remake, too.
So next thing we want to do, I kind of like this part. Like some parts of this get 3D like this, kind of. So I like it. Kind of cool. Yeah. I like it because I like the 2D. I don't.
It has a sort of charm to it, I guess.
I like it.
It's like almost like a Saturday morning cartoon.
Yeah.
I just hope this isn't.
One of the people that a lot of critics talked about this game, even for the time, is that for a point-and-click adventure, it's pretty difficult, even on easy.
Yeah. This is really the first time I've even attempted hard on this. Because really even on hard, this game is pretty
Here's the
difficult.
candy, old lady.
So what about going to see the bearded woman show?
Oh, please, Timothy.
Oh my
Saw enough
God.
of them in jail.
Oh god.
It's rip-off Duke Nukem. Or LGR is voicing him.
Whether you like it or not, you're all going to be my guests tonight. It's going to be a
Sweet.
long...
basically, this is the main area of the game. This is the place where you'll spend your whole time, the rest of the game.
Yeah, you spend the rest of the game within this park. So, part of the game will be in the regular part of the park. Eventually, you move on into a castle area, which is like probably just as big as this part. This is a mini game. It's really hard.
Hi.
I've never actually beat it.
Okay, this is the dialogue screen in the game. It brings up a menu, and you have certain things to say. I guess kind of like Deus Ex style. We can have different options, and it branches out to different patterns. Unfortunately, it's mostly once you run out of the options, it's just repeating the exact same thing they said.
Yeah, it either repeats or Tony just says bye for you.
You asked for it, pea-brain.
You
Thanks,
dug
buddy.
your own grave, Pipsqueak.
So how do you play
Push
this?
one of these 2 buttons.
Sure.
Is it a Simon Says game?
No, you gotta press one of these buttons.
Okay.
And you go through, and you gotta be. You don't want to be the one to go on 13th, I think. I can't remember exactly. Oh, he won. You want to be on 13.
13!
It's just
Yeah, I've never won that. It's really hard. So the castle's where you go later.
can't afford to get lost. It's a jungle out here.
So
Copyright.
he'll look intently at it in a second. Yeah, there we go. Tail, steal, go, 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 go.
Oh God.
But that was worse.
Here's a.
It's Krusty the Clown ripoff.
Yeah.
Get it? Tar and all that? Voila! An Escherichia coli!
Smells just like Krusty.
I hate those stupid brats.
Say, those balloons look exactly like the ones they use for the breathalyzer tests.
That's exactly what they are, stupid. They're the only balloons I can get for free.
Oh,
Did
God.
you know
I
that
love
the
this guy.
Doppler effect is produced
I know,
by changing the
he's even
speed
more
of a wave
depressed
emitted by
than
a source
Tony.
in relation.
In conclusion, with solid gameplay and wonderful mechanics, good graphics, and a lovable story, Tony Top is a wonderful point-and-click adventure game to get. I recommend get it, although you might be hard-pressed to find a copy, since it didn't sell that well.